Alrighty, if there's anything that I'm totally okay with 100% when it comes to this game, it's the fact that all I have to do is leave the place in order to get a full heal, and I can just jump straight back in without problems. And hey, there's a big pile of stuff! Some Tresto gems, and some Soma. Alright, I gladly accept these donations into the arsenal of awesome. Much appreciations. Alrighty. Oh, you're lucky. There aren't many enemies in that area. And yet we will do battle all the same. You cannot stop me, for I am on a tear! We need to get so much stronger, you guys. Like, oh my goodness.
There are 3 of them. Strike first.
That was the plan.
Wait a sec. I'll scan the target.
Alright, you go ahead and do that. I must try and set them on fire and see if that does it. I mean, they're covered in tablecloths. Alright, well, maybe that is ultimately what it needs to be done, but I don't know. Somehow they managed to completely avoid it. Not weak to it.
3 enemies left.
Alright, let's find out. Are you weak to fire? Fire! The answer is yes. The answer is always a resounding yes. I feel like most things have been weak to fire almost. But I feel like I could also just be definitely imagining that. Bada bing, bada boom. Then let us fight. Punch the hell out of those tables. Make them regret even being tables. Don't want to be maybe an ottoman or something. Ooh, we got some things here. All right, what do you got you? That's tempting because I could sell that, but seeing as how the main goal here is experience points, gonna have to go with that. Why must these things be so difficult? All right, fine. Well, the goal is basically to get experience and loot. I need money, things to sell, and other such things of that nature.
3 of them. Give me a sec. I'll scan the target.
You go on right ahead and go and do that. I'm gonna set fire to some tables.
That's the way.
It is the way, the only way, the path of fire. Everybody knows that. Even though personally I actually prefer ice and water magics more than fire. Personally, I feel like fire is a bit overdone, but I can understand its appeal. I get it. I understand. All right, electrocute the bird. Zip zap, boom da bat. It did not work. It did not work.
Enemies weak against ice.
Well, that's gonna be a bit of a problem because that's the one thing I cannot do. All right then. Yeah.
Defeated an enemy.
All right, if that's all we got to do, then that's what we're going to do.
Won't give up.
Maybe one of the personas that show up will give me an ice magic. It's not impossible. All according to Kiyaki. All right, oh, that's a big pile of stuff that I could choose from. Boy. But I always have to go with experience, don't I? It's always such a mild boost, too. I have to wonder if it's actually a worthwhile thing. Oh. Yay! Nobody else did, though, so not as yay. Oh boy, I found some rancid gravy, guys. We're in the money. We are looking absolute gravy time. Ah! You thought you could get the jump on me? Nay, the jump on you is what has been done.
It's weak against ice.
Well, that's a problem. All right, then. We'll just have to fight them the old-fashioned way, with extreme violence.
2 enemies left.
Ow. Okay. Rude. Ow again. Oh, right, because you critted. Fair enough. I was wondering why you were able to do that. Like, I killed one of them. How are the 3 attacks?
2 enemies left.
There we go. All right, well, this new sword I got was definitely a good investment. Whammo! Whammo, blammo, and other such things of that nature. Heck yeah. Now, everybody, seriously, level up more. They choose not to, and I am disgusted and appalled by it. I quite frankly do not. I don't like it. No, sir. Nyada! Apparently, I missed by 1.5 miles. But I also.
Be careful.
Okay.
The enemy's weak.
Everything is weak to ice. Yes, thank you for consistently making me regret my choices. All right. If I recall correctly, were you fellows weak to fire? Yes, they were.
The enemy is down.
Good job.
Thank you. Thank you. I need a constant source of never-ending praise to keep my my self-esteem to a manageable level. Ordinarily, it's much too low.
More enemies.
Alright, oh, now you've upset the angry mitten. This mitten has lost its kitten, and it's furious about it. Or furious. Whatever works for you. Alright. I really feel like arrows should be doing bonus damage to birds. That's just my personal opinion. Die, monster! You don't belong in this world! Oh, of all the people to hit with that. Ugh. We do not take hits well.
Defeat it. Please be careful.
Alright, mental note. Shuffle time. If I'm given the opportunity to get personas that I don't already have, take them because they might have ice magic, and that's really what we need right now. Don't worry, everybody's gonna be fine.
That was close.
Everything is gonna be okay. Jack Frost! That's exactly what we need in our life right now. Thank you! We gladly accept that. Alright. Nope. Hang on a second. Yukari, I need your assistance. What's wrong? I'll tell you what's wrong. We're all dying. There we go. See? Now we're significantly less dying. And let's just take a quick look-see-loo at our Jack Frost in question. And assume, yes, Bufu! Let's just equip you preemptively. There we go. You don't have the fancy heart, though, so pretty much squandered my opportunity for that entirely. Oh, well. Hopefully another one of those will happen. Aren't many enemies here either. Good. Then that means we can do oh, should I even think about it? I'm gonna do it! I'm gonna regret doing it, but I'm doing it! It's the Hogans!
Too strong enemy. Give me a sec. I'll scan the target.
Oh boy. Okay. We just need to find out what their weakness is. Let's start with the ice. Alright, that did not work. Then let's try with the zip zap zoobity bap. That's how you do it. I personally don't have faith in defeating them with an all-out attack, so we're not going to.
Well, I guess that's one way to go.
Kinda squandering. Yeah, I'm squandering a lot of attack turns here, but oh dear, that's a serious problem actually. Well, it doesn't really matter. They're not gonna get a chance to get back up anyway, so.
It has multiple weaknesses.
Weak to light as well, you say? Interesting. So perhaps I could. Wait, no, that's okay. Just making sure I'm using the right one, just to test things out. God damn, instant kill moves never work. All right, so just making sure. Strong against piercing. So then that would mean that attacks such as this are gonna do like nothing. Maybe. Kinda hard to tell. Alright, well, unfortunate that. Oh boy. Well, we just really need to knock these fools out. You're not making this any easier for me, you realize that? You're making this such a pile of butts. Hogan refuses to let anyone go over! Alright. Time to zap! I am gonna regret this. Okay. That's not bad. And on top of everything else, hold up. I could have used this the entire time. All right, there we go. Beat the ever-loving crap out of him. Where's your finger poke of doom now, you nerd? Huta! All right, now let's shuffle. Okay, now I already know that if it's in a silhouette, I can't get it. So I'm not even going to bother. Instead, I'll just take whatever this is and sell it at the shop later. Huzzah! Strength! We are appreciative. Anybody else want to level up from that? No? All right, fair enough. Just thought I'd ask people. You never know. I dared to dream. I see you are guarding various loots.
Watch out. There are 4 enemies.
Boy, howdy are there ever. All right. I sure do wish, and I cannot stress this enough, that I would very much like a multi-hitting magic attack now, instead of this singular thing. All right. Well,
Now's our chance.
The good news is, we should definitely be able to take care of them with an all-out attack, no problemo.
You found the enemy's weakness.
Yeah, I do that sometimes. I'm pretty swell. Some call me the swellest lad of all the lands. And I say that knowing full well that literally no one has ever called me that, and never will. And they really shouldn't. I don't think I want to be called that. Let's just try and retract that entire statement from the record. I'm sorry, I'm in a fist fight with a bunch of tables right now. Making small talk's a little difficult. Doing my best here. I never commented on my new sword, by the way. It looks cool. Okay, I'm pretty sure that's actually one of the few ones that I do have, so... Instead, I'll go with getting my HP back. Not my SP, but... I guess we'll just keep on going until people get exhausted, I suppose. Oh, do I dare? It's probably gonna be more Hogans, and I don't really have a lot of if I could more consistently use my electric attacks, that'd be swell. Aren't many enemies here. Yes, yes, thank you very much. I guess I could just move straight on ahead anyway. Why not? Sometimes you just gotta treat yourself. And sometimes treating yourself means just skipping an entire floor because you can. The zone seems to end here, but the path to the next zone should be open. Please search carefully. Yep, hang on. Oh, an old document. O2. Let's find something here. No. System. How did I go about seeing this thing before? Ah, wait, no, it's because it's over yonder. A 10-year-old document found in Tartarus. Didn't I read the first? I don't even remember anymore. Oh, well. Not that important. Let's just move on. The path to the next floor is blocked. It's nice to see that I came relatively close to being able to reach the barricade last time, you know? It was just that one enemy that stopped me. Beat that, I could have gotten here no problem. Give me a moment and I'll check to see what's ahead. There's a strong one on the 50th floor. Remember that. Well, I'll choose to remember what I want to remember. You can't tell me what to do, Bob Ogaday. What I want to do is stab a shadow in the back. Like so. New demons? Oh god, the Hogans are no longer super enemies, they're just standard enemies. That's a problem for everyone. Mostly me. Alright then. Oh boy.
It has multiple weaknesses.
Okay, I'm trying to remember. It's like cut, slash, and oh wait, no. That's bludgeon. All right. So cutting with a sword, bludgeoning with punches, piercing like with arrow. Okay. So got it. Just had to figure that whole mess out. Hey Akihiko, you wouldn't happen to want to learn yourself a new electric skill sometime soon, would you? It sure would be swell if you decided to do that.
Amazing, Senpai.
Alright. I'm probably going to regret this, but let's just go the all-out attack route and see what happens. It's time to dogpile the Hogans! Oh, well, I'll be damned. Okay. They were once a threat, but no longer. And that is Chimera. That is literally one of the ones that I have. Why you gotta be like this game? Ah, pretty sure I've already got one of those. Pretty sure.
My skills have improved.
Well, that is good news.
Yes, my skill level has increased.
I do the dance of joy in response. All right. Oh, sorry. Didn't mean to accidentally stab you there, Junpei. All right. I would like to check your equipment real quick. And the answer to that is a resounding yes. Is this other one maybe better somehow? Strong versus the priestess, or low odds of poisoning. I like the idea of low odds of poisoning. Let's go with that. Because I'm never gonna remember what each and every single one of the enemies I go up against Zarkana is gonna be. Although now that I understand why that the game tells me that when we're in the at the beginning of a boss fight. But still, I don't really feel like you can plan that far ahead for that sort of thing.
One enemy. Attack.
I will.
Give me a sec. I'll scan the target.
Please do. I'ma stab it. All right, that didn't do it. Let's punch it.
It's weak against Garu skills.
Or for layman's terms, wind. Maybe use wind. But in this instance, we don't have to.
That was easy.
Huzzah! Alrighty. Now give me some stuff. A pot gem. Alright, well. I mean, just because I haven't been getting the status afflictions that can help with doesn't mean it's not going to be incredibly helpful later. That's why we don't turn our nose up at things. Not so quickly. I'm looking around for loots and such other things. You got anything for me? Doesn't seem like you really do. I'm gonna stab you in the eyeball! Uh-oh.
There are 3 enemies. Give me a sec.
These fellows have a tendency to explode. Granted, they might not be the ones that can explode, but let's go off the assumption that they perhaps can, and I would like them to not.
I can do it.
Let's see if we can maybe find a bit of a weakness before they get the chance. That's not great. All right.
The enemy's weakness is electricity.
Okay. I'm okay with that. Ow, why you gotta be like that? Just don't knock him over. All right, ow.
There are 3 enemies left.
Oh, hey-oh, you learned. Okay, you did learn that. It's really annoying not knowing when characters learn new skills. Like, I actually have to, like, look it up. All right, well. Or just, examine their skill list every time they level up. I suppose that is the thing I can do. I would just rather not have to, That's all I'm saying. Dogpile the demon dice! Smack him around! There we go. And that's how you do that. Shuffle time. Ooh, I'd actually like to grab me one of those. Thank you. Now I've got you back. You love to see it. You absolutely love to see it. All right. And another no-good monster wishes to do battle. Or at the very least, defend that treasure chest from being something that we can acquire. Which I take umbrage with. Ow. My preemptive strikes are not that accurate.
Give me a sec. I'll scan the target.
Go for it. I'll throw fireballs at them until I'm told otherwise. All right, I've been told otherwise. Then hit them with a windstorm. A lot of things are doing that.
Enemy's weak against ice.
Well, that's gonna be a bit of a problem for us. Punch it!
I couldn't finish it off.
Slap him around with your big old sword. Okay, well, I mean, I'm cool with you wasting your turn on that. Rude. All right, hang on. I actually have an answer for that. Dun 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 dun! Boo-foo! Get yourself iced on, fool!
The enemy is down.
Good job.
And once more, for the pizzazz and style factor alone.
The enemy's off balance. Here's our
And they're all frosty chilled. They're full of a refreshing mint flavor! I would not advise eating one of them, though.
over.
That seems like a really bad idea. All right, well, the 3 experience thing he does is rather appealing, but I am in desperate need of money, so thank you. And an amethyst, too. Now, give me your treasures. A disc poison. Alrighty then. At any given moment, I feel like I probably could have bought some of those at the pharmacy, and I just never did. Hindsight. Stabby! Ah, no! You definitely got the jump on me on that one. Okay, cool beans. If at all possible, could you guys maybe, not? It'd be great if you could not. All right. When in doubt, punch a ghost in the face. And then slap that ghost in the face, too. Oh, God.
2 enemies
Okay.
left.
Okay. We are betting it all on this. There we go. There we go.
Do it.
Shabang shaboong, shabang shabow.
Here's our chance for an all-out attack.
I have to wonder, what does Yukari do during the all-out attacks? Does she just slap people around with her bow?
Close one.
Just bludgeon them with it? Does she stab people with the arrow in question? That would be pretty awesome. I will not lie. The question is, do you think the item would sell more or the actual, card that does it? I think it might actually be the card. All right. Luckily, nobody seems to be getting tired, so that's fine by me. Everybody everywhere, get your heals. There we go, there we go. We're just gonna keep on keeping on and fighting all the fights that we can fight. I really don't see any reason why I shouldn't.
Give me a sec. I'll scan the target.
Please and thank you. As I freeze them. It did not work. There's Zeo in. They chose a terrible target for it. All right, well, seeing as how they have Zeo, I doubt they're weak to Zeo, but...
It's still alive.
It's weak against Garu skills.
Otherwise known as wind. Why must we... On one hand, I actually like that they use the name of the various spells, but on the other hand, it's just so weird, you know? I guess it's really just it's better than naming your magic spells, you know, Wind 1 and Wind 2. You know, some old games did that, and it was very effective. But if you're going for a stylistic approach, giving them their fancy names is good. And I guess I kind of actually liked the way that the spells were named, you know, interesting things. But the characters actually referred to them as just, you know, this one's weak to wind, this one's weak to ice. Whoa, that's a whole big pile of stuff. All right then, well, let's just, let's grab ourselves one of them, why don't we? Here we go. Boom! Big piles of money. Billions of coins, billions of coins. Boo-choo, ba-dow, ba-doo, boo-doom, bow-bow, boo-boom, boo-down, 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 bow-bow, boo-doom, boo-bow, boo-bow. I'm relatively positive we already found the way ahead, and I just chose not to use it. So now I'm retracing my steps in the hopes of finding the way out of this hell-forsaken place. Hello? Do you happen to know where the way out of this place is? Hata! I say hata! Well, maybe you do, maybe you don't. Don't really matter much to me.
There are two of them. Attack!
I plan to! With my stabby stabbies. But then, with my zappy zappies. Mostly the zappies. And wata! There we go. What is the...
Enemies left.
Man, Akihiko's persona, like out of all of the ones I've seen so far, is just the weirdest looking one to me. Alright, well that's a problem. I don't think I've got anything that can... Yeah, that's a problem. That's a real problem. Alright, well, that guy's all zippity-zapped, so... I mean, it'd sure be convenient if someone did a critical or something. Doesn't seem like... That's not what I wanted to do at all. That was never a goal of mine at any given moment in time. Akihiko, if you'd like to maybe step up your game... Apparently, Akihiko would in fact not like to step up his game. Alright, back to the electrifying results of the magics of the stuffs. Yes. Zap him up, zap him down. Seriously, it's like wearing padded armor, but it has like a syringe arm. I'm sure it's symbolic of something, but I sure don't know what it is. Like I said, I don't know. None of these are hitting quite as hard as, you know, as Jiraiya or Captain Kidd did. That's all I'm saying. All right. I'll take me this. Thank you very much. Something inside of me has changed. Jack Frost has gained new strength and magic and some endurance too. All in all, a pretty swell time for everybody. Mostly Jack, but still. All right, so I mean, that's an escape, but I do not wish to escape. I wish, okay, you know what, hang on. Request a specific background music? Sure. This is something you could... Track 1. Well, Fuka, I can tell you one thing. You've definitely gifted me with something exceptionally awesome this day, and I didn't really think much of you up to this point because I barely knew you, but you've made a phenomenal first impression. Hell yeah! Alright. Also, the awesome music was all we needed to find the way in the end. My goodness. Huh? The strong one might actually be closer than I thought. I'll double check. Is it perhaps locomoting about? That'd be unfortunate. I want to actually try out all of the soundtracks that I can use, but I'm pretty fond of the one I've got right now. 97% sure I was in the right stabbing position. The enemy is weak to ice. Bit unfortunate that I can't use my my music changing magic in battles. Not sure what it is about this particular song, but honestly, I don't know. It's not quite, I don't know, really hitting the same highs as, you know, the ones from others. It's not a bad song by any means. I'd just say it's probably not the strongest one. What the? You done cheated! You cheated! You're a cheater! I couldn't follow that. You took him off the board. Rude. Rude, crude, and vile. Just for a minute, let's flip down the aisle! Or the dial. Flip the dial. See what else is there, man.
There's one enemy.
Slap the ghost! Slap it fatally! It's using spells! It's being a butt! Here we go. A quick shot of wind up your robes was clearly more than enough to take you down. Slap them around, slap them around.
That was easy.
Indeed it was. We take them. All right. Oh, that's actually, oh, hang on now. I was thinking about grabbing the money one, but I need more personas. So, give me that weird old tentacly brain thing. Fantastic! I'm feeling really accomplished with this trip in Tartarus so far. My goodness, I'm getting tons of money. People are leveling up just like I wanted. We're doing great. Something's different now. I'm getting a clearer picture. If you give me a moment, I'll tell you the exact floor the strong presence is on. Okie dokie. I'm just gonna grab some free loot. Ah, that's a Zionga gem. Let me take a quick look at some of these personas I've been picking up real quick. For example, Mr. Brain Tentacles. Details. Okay, you've got Zio. That's good to know. That's good to know. And you specifically have Bufu. It was my version that had Bufu and Zio. So you're not quite as useful without those gains, but you're still pretty good. Still pretty good. And I stab at thee! From Hex Heart I stab at thee! For Pete's sake, I spit my bad breath at thee!
Against God,
It is weak against the mighty winds!
there are 4 enemies left.
Although, you know, punching it to death is still relatively effective, all things considered. Are you guys ready for me to methodically go and use my wind magic every single time on each individual enemy? I certainly hope so, because you don't get a damn choice in the meta. It's happening whether you like it or not. I am burning through my SP, though, so, I suppose I do have a few items that can boost it. But I feel better about using those during boss fights, you know? Because, I mean, they're usually harder to get items than all the other kinds. So I may have to, I may have to reprioritize. Stab him fatally! As opposed to stabbing something non-fatally. Not sure how that works. All right, oh boy, what do I go for here? My brain is telling me just keep going for the money, honey. So I'm going for it. All right, well, I definitely have enough money to be scammed now. And somebody leveled up, but I don't know who. Oh, but okay. Yes, I have enough money to be scammed, but if I do, I'll only be left with a small amount of pocket change as a result. We should probably hold off for a bit longer.
But we can attack first.
That we certainly can. So don't mind me, I'm just going to switch over to the sentient brain. Then again, I suppose all brains are technically sentient. I once saw something online. It basically said, you know, basically, humans are their brains. And they're basically just piloting a meat suit. Technically making all of us Gundam. I know Gundams don't have meat suits. I don't know, it's basically your brain is piloting a mech. It just happens to be made of meat. That's all I'm saying. Hit him with another zip zap. Yeah, like that. You managed to survive one all-out attack, but how do you feel about a second one? That's correct. You don't feel about them. That's how we do. Thank you. And I guess I'll go for the weapon on this one. See what happened. What do I get? A Night Falcon. I don't know what that is. Let's find out. Equip. What is a Night Falcon? Not as good as what I'm using, but it's not bad. It's not bad by any stretch. If nothing else, it's probably rather valuable. We accept and appreciate these things. As I step at you once more. I'm really not batting very strongly on these. Uh-oh. It's looking as if these dudes do not explode. But I also feel like I should really not be taking that kind of chance. Just because they haven't blown up yet doesn't mean that they aren't going to eventually. That is very, very annoying. Yeah, he's not feeling too good. That's okay. That's okay. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Things have been going too well for us so far. I refuse to let things completely fall apart. Then you better get to start punching. Punch the other love and hell out of... Oh, we're being knocked out. That means we do not win this. Oh, no. Oh, dear. That he certainly is. Let's just give him a little bit of that there dia. Wow, that's really not doing as well as it used to. Okay. Hey, Fireball, you want to do me a big old favor? Oh, it didn't. Okay, it's fine. We just need to not miss. We didn't miss on that one. Now, just need to not miss one more time, and... Gravy!
I've been waiting for this.
Dogpile on the die! There we go. Okay. We might need to start doing some evasive maneuvers. As it stands, we don't actually have very stupendous odds. And a saber! I'll gladly take all of the stuffs. All right, as super great and fun and wonderful as it is, let's try and maybe reach that checkpoint so we can get ourselves out of here. I feel like we've definitely made good progress. I've confirmed the big one's location. It's on the 47th floor. If you feel like you're in danger, get the hell out of there. Well stated and noted. I just need to get myself up a few more floors. Of course, if that sort of thing is going to happen... Okay. This isn't great, but we can still handle it. He says, with apparently the least amount of certainty. All right, very carefully, very methodically, choose all of the correct options. I am aware of the chances for the attacks. Okay. Not bad. All right, shuffle time? We'll take those shuffles. I almost feel like this really isn't going to be worth it, but I'm going to do it anyway. Any amount of experience is good. All right, so Yukari. I know you don't have a lot of SP left, but heal us the best you can if you don't mind. Uh-oh. Yeah, see, that's a problem. Akihiko, you also have some healing magic, so if it's all the same with you, good to go. All right. Let's just try and avoid fighting a little bit if possible. Yep, we're out. All right, almost to the 47th floor. Yeah, well, luckily poison doesn't seem to do anything when you're not in combat, so that's a bit of a boost. Hell yes! Lucky me. All right, now we just need to be a little bit more lucky just for a little bit longer, and we'll be okay. Oh, dear. Oh, me, oh, my, oh, dear, oh, die. Boy. Okay, well. Not a lot of options there. What are we looking at here?
There are 3 enemies. Be careful.
All right. Didn't really want to do this, but I don't have a choice. If it's use it or die, then, we gotta use it. Simply, really, no other alternatives.
Still alive.
Okay. Yep.
3 enemies left.
Okay.
Help me.
If I don't finish these dudes off fast enough, they will kill us, and I'm not about that. So if I gotta use one of my items for it, then that means it was the right time to use the item, as far as I'm concerned. Plus, this gives us a little bit more room for healing on our way out of this place.
Here's our chance for an
And so we shall. Vanquish yon ghosts. Just like that.
That was a close one.
There we go. And we get the shuffles. And those are absolutely abysmal shuffles. Okay. Yeah, there we go. Level 16. We take them. And the big floating head has also gained new powers. Good job. Well, it's not a head, it's a brain. It's something that dwells within a head. But it's much too big to do so. I'd like that loot, but I also really shouldn't be getting greedy right now. So let's just try and sneak our way around a little bit here. And that looks like a complete and total dead end. Bit of a pile of butts, that be. Alright, fine. I just made the absolute worst possible turn. Hello? Are you the way forward? That would be swell. Odds seem low on that one. Let's try something else. I know that there are other options. Ignoring you! See, that's why you do it. I felt pretty decent on that being not the right way. So, turn around, try the other one. There are 3 shadows in the middle. Be careful. Alrighty. Well, then I say we do what we always do. Let's jump down, save, give it the old college try, and then we can biggity bounce if we need to. Because I feel like we've made enough progress as is, so that we don't have to really feel bad about leaving. I feel like everybody leveled up at least twice-ish, roughly, thereabouts. So, you know. And plus, we did get tons and tons of the Monet. Yeah. All right, well, I mean, not tons and tons, but I got some stuff I can sell, and once I do that, I think we'll probably be around the 20,000 mark-ish. Let's find out if we're strong enough to deal with whatever these things are. Where analyzing literally does nothing. Yes, I'm well aware of their strength and status. All right, what are we looking at? We're looking at a bunch of king beetles. Oh, dear. I have faith in you. All right, well, it's appreciated, but I kind of wish you had a little bit more to give. Enemy advantage? Why?
This is not just a random shadow. It seems to be guarding this area.
Yeah, I've run into a fair few of those. Well, that's not good. Yeah, this is actually what some in the business might refer to as, kind of a really sticky situation.
Give me a sec. I'll scan the target.
I'm not expecting a lot, but, you know. In fact, I'm expecting literally nothing, but I also see, it's not like I lose anything from it. All right, well, I should have probably gone with ice. That would have made more sense. Oh, that's gonna end badly.
You got it, John.
Called that 1.5. All right,
Don't overdo it.
might as well just preemptively try and help you out a little there. There we go. Yeah, that's kind of what I thought. Yeah, they sure are doing a whole lot of damage.
I can do it.
If we could get at least a little bit closer to figuring out what they might be weak to. Oh boy. Oh wow, that didn't do much of anything. It's actually completely possible that, because it's looking like we're actually doing pretty decent damage, it's possible that they might not have an overt weakness, and instead their gimmick is just they hit really, really, really hard. I could see that as being possible. And it's just like, well, best hope for the best on that one, boyos. Ah, all right. By any chance, do you at least keep track of the thing? Yeah. All right. The answer to that was a resounding no, and quite frankly, we're offended that you would ask. Oh. All right, I guess the spell missed last time, and my brain just, all right, whatever. Although it is not doing much damage. It is not doing much damage at all.
I've been waiting for this.
This seems like a terrible idea, but this is really more of a practice go about it, so let's give it a try, just to see what happens. Okay, that's actually not bad at all.
Yukari-chan is unconscious.
Yeah. Okay, I'm pretty sure I actually do not have anything that can help with that. Yep, the answer to that is a resounding no. But I believe you'll find that I simply refuse to give up. That was a very enthused all right you had there, my friend. As much as I'd like for Yukari to share in the potential of experience points being gained, luckily, these fights don't really give too terribly much. I mean, as long as I keep her around, she'll catch up. Then again, that also means we sort of need to actually win the fight. It's rather presumptuous of me to think that we're going to when the fight is still far from over, you know? Alright, well, the good news is we should be strong enough to take out maybe one of them with this. I think one of them is weak enough. The answer was a yes. And attack reverted. And it's wasting its turn, boosting it back up. Alright. Acceptable! Let's hit him with another one of them big old zaps. More zaps, more traps. That's how we're gonna go about it.
I've been waiting for this.
I vote yes. These all-out attacks do enough damage to make it worth it to me. That's not super great. I sincerely feel like that was unnecessary, if I'm being honest. I feel like you all hit more than hard enough.
That's the last one.
Alright, well, luckily for me, you don't even get the chance, stupid. By the power of Andross, I smite thee with lightning bolts. Is it odd that Andross is the first character that comes to mind when I think of a giant brain? You'd think it would have been Mother Brain. Anyway, that wasn't too bad. I mean, it wasn't great, but it wasn't... Do we just leave her on the floor? Ooh, okay, that's dark. Okay, well, how about we do that whole, leaving thing? We're not tired. I suppose I could theoretically go back in. We do have all of our SP and the like. I just don't know how I feel about an entire episode being nothing but this. Sorry, I can't take anymore. I'm going back to the dorm. Ah, okay, so if someone gets knocked out, it doesn't matter if you bring them back. Okay. Yep, I'm totally cool with this being where we, end off our Tartarus adventures for the moment. So yeah, let's return to the dorm. We made progress. Even managed to defeat 2 bosses. Those are technically bosses. I'm gonna count them as bosses. And then, on a Sunday, there's no school today. Alright, this time, let's actually try and spend time with our online friend instead of studying like an idiot. What would I like to do? Play that dang ol' MMORPG. That's what we're gonna do. Dun 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 dun. You chatted with Maya for a while. Your relationship could become stronger soon. Well, that would be rather swell. Considering the fact that I can only advance this thing on Sundays, it seems. It seems like a worthwhile thing to use my time for, you know? That's what I think, at least. And we got 22 days till the next full moon event. We're fine. We're good and great. Although the music is ominous. Morning. So, I guess it's true that fewer cases of apathy syndrome occur after each of our missions. But then that changes again as we get closer to the next full moon. By the way, Daikun, what do you think about Mitsuru? Not really my type. That's not what I meant. I know. I just thought it would be funny. Don't you think she sort of pushed Fuka into joining? I mean, she didn't really give her a lot of options. It was kind of your interjection that made it seem like she had a way out. She did ask, though, so, I mean, I imagine she could have probably accepted an answer of no. But, I don't know. I feel like there's no sense in doubting her on it. I know it's nice to have her around, especially in battle. Get to experience that. But it just feels wrong. Oh, you mean Fuka. Fair. I don't know. I feel like if anybody wanted to leave, they have the ability to do so. But this really does feel like a, you got power, you should probably try and use it type thing. Our language can be very complex. Now then, Junpei's looking shifty, so how about you, Dai? Why didn't you call him out? Fill in the blank with the appropriate conjunction. It rained all last week. word. It'll rain again today. It rained all last week, and it'll rain again today. That's absolutely correct. You've made a great composition teacher someday, Dai. Oh, I would, rather. You wouldn't use but to compare two situations that are identical and probably isn't a conjunction. So, and is the way to go. Look at me with my smartness. Woo! My charm. Not enough to become the ultimate charming man, but, you know. Oh, well, I tried. Class has ended for the day. I'm still hoping that one day we can be friends. I mean, I feel like, how much more can I possibly do? I've spoken to her literally every opportunity I've been given. So it seems like the type of thing I could do. Nah. Let's go to the store. Let's go to the store, sell up a bunch of stuff. And before I start, you know, resigning myself to the student council, how about we actually, you know, go with those old people until we see that story through. I admit to it actually being somewhat invested. I want to see where it all goes for them. I hope that they can find some semblance of happiness. It's worth a shot. If I can help them at the very least come to peace with things, then that's a worthwhile venture. At least that's what I feel deep down inside. Either way, I really do need to go out and sell a bunch of stuff. So, that's cool. To the mall first. Now we're at the mall. What the hell's gonna happen there? No one knows. Probably nothing, but maybe everything. Alright, I ain't got much. Oh, you came. Well, I'm in a good mood, so discounts, yay! Alright, don't need this. Sure as all hell don't need this. Or this. Don't need me none of that. Don't need that either. Let's see, do I have anything that's made solely for the purpose of selling? Nope, escape. Oh, escape from a dungeon, that's really useful. Ah, wait, hang on. Colorful cloth, might be valuable. Then that's exactly what they're for. Also, wow, that is a valuable sword. And a beetle horn. Although, at the same time, what do you think the odds of, what do you think the odds of me needing those for an Elizabeth thing are? Probably pretty good. Nothing new. So I say thee nay. I say nay to all of the theys. Although, speaking of Elizabeth, we've made some progress. Is it possible that I might be able to hang out with her again or something? Is that a thing that could possibly happen? Welcome to the Velvet Room. I didn't want to fuse personas. I'm a fool. That was not my goal. How may I help you? I'll tell you how you can help me. By requests, maybe. Oh, bring me a Christmas star. It should be easily obtainable from someone on 627. You should try to get it on 620. You'll be able to get it on 616. Okay. Wow, that's a lot of money that you're giving me for that. Something to wipe glasses. Bring me a protein, not for pros. That's not meant for pros. I'm sure you'll be able to acquire it on... Okay, well that would make the most sense. Oh, hang on. I would like to explore your world further. Please take me to the Iwatodai after school. 3 Jack Frost dolls? The shell of a man? Oh, dearie me. Retrieve the 3rd old document, but hang on. What about the 2nd one? Old document 2 from the middle of the 2nd block. What? Alright, well... yes, I will accept this request to hang out with you. The deadline is by 7/5. Alright, but let's talk. Or maybe we won't. Back it up. How may I help you? Ah, there we go. I've been expecting you. Shall we be on our way? I'm ready for more of your silly antics. That's really what I'm going for. I mean, that's one way to do it. Not its intended purpose, but okay. Also, she is sliding up those things in a way that's not realistic. There you go. You did it.
Flowing stairs that must be mastered by those who would try to pass. So this is an escalator.
I mean, if you went slightly to the other side, you would have found the other one, and it probably would have went a little bit better.
It looks simple, but one false step, and challengers will be mired in an exhausting ordeal.
If you so choose it to, I suppose.
Warning, please refrain from going up the down escalator, and vice versa. Thank you.
I doubt that we're talking about you.
And what's this?
I don't know.
Please watch your step. There's a pitfall just ahead.
Is there now? I mean, I don't see one. Oh. Well, yes, I suppose there is.
It's over here. It's been placed in the precise center of the otherwise perfectly paved ground.
Yeah, they tend to do that.
It's a crafty snare that goes against the common practice of digging a pitfall in loose soil.
It's construction, Elizabeth.
A stairway that tests one's wits, and a pitfall that tests one's inner strength.
You have a very unique way of looking about things. I've got to be honest. It's kind of cool, not gonna lie.
Human authorities have a great deal to contend with in their quest to defend the town's law and order. I'm very moved by their plight.
Okay.
Let's continue forward. Our thoughts dedicated to the unsung heroes who love this town so very much.
I feel like the majority of them just do it because it's the job they have and they get paid to do it, but, I mean, a part of me likes to think that the majority of people that take jobs are doing it because they want to, you know, do their best. And to actually help stuff. But I can't say that I know that. I'm not very worldly. Yes?
This fragrant aroma, it can't be.
Oh. 'Tis octopus!
Whoa! You can figure out our secret ingredient just by its smell?
How could you tell it was phlegm?
Oh, I guess you don't wear those funky clothes for nothing, lady.
I don't think she has a choice in what she wears.
Well, there ain't a law against takoyaki shops cooking stuff besides octopus.
No, but generally it's considered common practice. It'd be like trying to sell corn on the cob, but you made it out of cucumbers. So, it's basically ultimately what that means in my eyes.
How about it? You wanna buy one? It'll make you smile so wide your cheeks will fall off.
Please don't say things like that to her. She will literally think it's true and be disappointed that it didn't.
Cuisine so luscious that one's cheeks fall off. Such a result would cause havoc in reality, but I'd definitely like to experience this.
Well, luckily you seem to have a never-ending supply of money. Elizabeth produced a bulging wallet. It's not that expensive.
I appreciate the concern, but my curiosity exceeds any monetary. Oh, I see. Upon closer inspection, one package is only 400 yen.
My goodness, though, would that have completely made this woman's day? Here, have infinite money. Give me all of your questionable octopus.
Well then, 2 packages, please.
Thanks. Here you go, and come again.
It's really interesting to see someone from the Velvet Room outside of it, you know?
A firm, chewy outer skin. There's no doubt about it.
I imagine you're going to say that it tastes bad.
I must say, I'm surprised to come across this used as an ingredient in food.
I almost want to know, but kinda don't at the same time. Are your cheeks okay?
They seem to still be in place.
Well, that's good. It'd be very horrifying if they were to fall off.
And in any event, there are many other delicacies I feel I must try. I must take care not to lose my cheeks before sampling each and every one of them.
Y'all a very weird gal, Elizabeth. I find it even more strange that this isn't a social link and it's just us hanging out. Well,
There appear to be several dining establishments around. I wish to try all of them.
I don't suppose you actually have like a literal black hole for a stomach. I could see somebody from the Velvet Room having that.
My first priority is to visit something called a manga cafe and obtain a foodstuff known as a smoothie bar.
I'm not sure if that's a thing that you can get in that specific place or if that specific thing is even actually a thing.
This smoothie bar allows for an infinite combination of flavors by mixing various ingredients.
Okay, no, that is a thing, but I don't know if you're gonna find that at a manga cafe.
Just thinking about it gives me a sort of electric tingle across my tongue.
Elizabeth, I think you might be allergic to citrus. You decide to show Elizabeth around the eateries. And then after you did that, you're feeling rather full.
We appear to to have exhausted the culinary possibilities in this area.
It would seem so, yes.
Oh my. Are you feeling well?
I'm kind of over encumbered in the stomach area, but I got to hang out with you, so I'm feeling pretty good.
Now that I think about it, you haven't eaten much since our 7th meal.
Wow, the fact that you could get that far is pretty impressive.
In any event, I have to thank you for the tasty experience.
It's all good.
If you don't mind, I'd very much enjoy accompanying you again.
I'm down for it, sure. But I'm left curious. These things are called dates, but it's not a social link. Is she considered a romanceable option? Should I be worried about that? I mean, so far, it seems like you could do worse, but still. I mean, if she is an option, she's definitely on the list. I'm just not sure how she would stack up to the other options. I don't even know if there are any. Can I go with the freaking team members? Is that considered not okay? I'm very confused. All right, well, that all being dang done said, I would actually like to take on that request for, I guess... Oh, you seem to have completed a request. Oh yeah, to hang out with you. Thank you for showing me around Iwato Dai Station. The fascinating rides, the dangerous traps, and of course, the cornucopia of curious cuisine. The people's lives that were quite different from those at Palanmia Mall the other day. So that I may not forget what we saw, I'd like to recreate some of the dishes we tasted. First, I must hunt for ingredients. Haha, this will be so much fun. As for your reward, I've again prepared something special. With this, you can fuse Empusa. Remind one of a beautiful beast, yet she too rises from the sea of your soul. I wish I could gain a greater appreciation for what your soul is like. Please accept your reward. Cool. Anything else? Yes. I would like to grab this. Yeah, because that's 620, that's 627, 616. That is literally tomorrow. I just need to remember that. The deadline is 7/5. All right. And I can't really, I can only do 3. Yeah, probably should have spent a little more time on the first block trying to get that thing. How may I help you? I might as well check to see if I can make anything good. It's possible. I have picked up a couple. Like, what if I fuse these 3? What would happen? I would get Grr of the Moon. Not bad. Not sure I'm gonna go with that, though. How about... Pyrojack. That's not bad, actually. Plus, wait, no, I'm using Jack Frost. I could get Jack Frost back. And that would give me the ability to do the Jack Frost combo. Or the 2 Jack combo. Wait, no, yeah, because I need both of them. Yeah. The Fool is an option to get myself some slime. But I don't really see myself... Actually, hang on a second. Miragi. Is that not the spell of which that to give me the fire? And to gain such things, I would be using these. I think that might actually be a good call. Let's go for it. And zoom, zoom, zoom. It's a big pile of goo. I am slime. I am one with you. Yay! Blah, 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 blah. And level up, you gone, done and dead. All right, not bad. Not bad at all. I got myself Miragi. Oh, something is about to happen to the skill Evil Touch. Will you allow it to continue? Yeah, okay, sure. Evil Touch has changed to Cool Breeze. But what does that mean, I wonder? Raging Tiger? I'm learning all sorts of things that I don't know what they are. All right. I believe I've got a multi-hitting fire move now, so that's pretty dope. Which would also mean, technically, would I not need you anymore? Seems possible. Don't really have anything on the Justice. Not bad, though. You do have Hama. And I don't want to get rid of the slime so fast after getting it. Yeah, especially if you're not going to give me that spell. Oh, then again, it does learn media. That's a really good spell. Dearie, dearie, me, oh my, and other such words. I'd say we're probably good for the moment. But only for the moment. And with that, despite the fact that it feels like time should have definitely passed, it has in fact not. So, let's find out if maybe we can make some more progress with the elderly. Everybody everywhere loves the elderly. I don't recall actually coming up with anything that might be a better drink for that small child, but In the event that I pick something up without ever even realizing it, let's find out. I'm so thirsty. She wants something fizzy. And yet, despite the soda that I constantly carry with me at all times, it is considered not good enough. Such a strange girl. All right, come on, elderly people. Yeah, okay, so sometimes it dumps me over there instead of over there. Oh, that's why I got so confused that one time. All right, since I've got something of the Hierophant, that might be a swell time for everybody. Let's find out. All right, well, you feel your relationship growing stronger. And it's getting late. Wow, and it's not gonna get stronger soon. Such an unfortunate set of circumstances that be.
Where have you been?
Hanging out with old people and Elizabeth. Let's go to Tartarus. I know the next full moon is still a ways away, but the shadows are getting stronger. Besides, I need to train Polydeuces. Is that the name of your persona? Huh, had no idea. Anyway, actually, aren't I still tired from before? Oh, no, I'm actually feeling perfectly good. Huh, interesting. Mind if I inquire as to how everyone's feeling? Everyone's okay. Huh. Well, then that's definitely something to consider at the very least. I also have more than enough money to probably get scammed. Ooh, a wealth of options available to me that I shall decide upon in the next one. Hopefully you all had a super fantabulously wonderful time, and I'll see you all next time.